Hey there, it's Dave from Project 42. Today we're going to be having a bit of a look at the inside home studio, just what my setup is, what I do for the recording of the demo album, The Meaning. Other videos will show you some of the guitar setups, etc. separately. So here we go. So this is basically just a standard setup home studio. Lots and lots of different guitars, acoustics, a couple of different basses, so a couple of one custom built, one standard 5-string Stag, an earring guitar, basically a really poor guitar, very cheap, but has a nice little sort of whammy bar on it, which is quite cool for just doing some sort of screaming bends and weird and wonderful stuff on it. Got a LTD. Quite nice for sort of lower tunings. Gibson copy Ibanez with EMG 8185 pickups. Really tiny small practice amp ESP. Doesn't get used much, but just used for kind of messing around when I don't want to use the whole I guess built-in PC system. Got a Roland V drum set. This is used for recording MIDI drums, and then I use virtual drums sort of sampling over the top. Keyboard Yamaha, mainly used for sort of string sections, etc. What you might notice from the keys is to help me out when I'm working through guitar parts. I've got them all done in what notes are which, so it makes it very quick and easy. Vocals, so I've got a nice audio buffer shield. Mic, condenser mic, so I prefer condenser mics, it's just a little bit easier on the voice. Pop shield, headphone setup. Use 3 different mics at the moment currently. So this is kind of a Chinese copy condenser mic, quite good overall, a little flat overall, so you've got a couple of better options on that one. Other one that I use is No XL. This is a little bit more well-rounded, again condenser mic. Can't go wrong with that, didn't cost me a hell of a lot of money, and a kind of copy of a SM58, although doesn't sound the same as an SM58, so don't really use that one. Also on the other side of the room we've also got more guitars, so over here we've got sort of the Jackson 6-string, Kelly Performer, Schecter Diamond Series 7-string, haven't used that too much on anything at the moment. Got an Academy, which is an Australian guitar, 6-string, tend to use that in drop D tuning, quite good, quite heavy, I should play that later. Aria Pro, which is my first guitar from when I was sort of 17-18 years old, still one of my favourites, really cool blues guitar. Got the Harley Benton 8-string. Harley Benton 8-string, this has had some custom pickups put in from the Schecter, a lot better now, and of course my Epiphone SG Pro, which again is a cool little guitar. Apart from that, on normal setup, sort of surround sound speakers just help me out from around the room. Dual monitor speakers, screens. From the screens point of view, a lot easier when you're working with plugins. I use Cubase 5. Haven't upgraded to any of the others at the moment because it does what I need it to do. So Cubase 5 for all of my loading ups. Currently got a couple of Kent Armstrong pickups which are about to go into the Schecter Diamond Series 7-string, which should give this a whole new dimension. As far as inputs, so I use a Steinberg. It's got 2 inputs for either sort of standard jack or XLR. It's also got MIDI inputs around the back, so again does everything I need to do. Headphone sockets, good nice little system, does exactly what you need, and that is basically it. When recording vocals with another vocalist, etc., I tend to record in the next door room, just run this through an extra cable, an extra on cable. You'll kind of see some of the other bits I have, which is like my board in progress, which is all the tracks that I'm currently working through, who's got solo, so Clean June, which became Plugged In, Plugged Out with Lee's solo on it. Voice of the Righteous, my solo, Bittersweet's got a Uses solo coming along, just waiting for some of those solos to come across. Some of the older studio footprint gear, you've got the Extreme Noise distortion pedal, delay pedal, and my old Tascam Interaction, which is kind of good for a good old interface. Main setup I have for Cubase for plugins would be potentially Guitar Rig 5. Really has everything I need it to do. Whether it's my own effects, my own plugins, so for my own settings I have everything from preset chords to 7-string presets, Les Paul presets. It just gives me a whole sort of, I guess, does everything I need it to do. Jackson preset Schecter, so each one's set up individually for the own guitar sound to give me the best I possibly can. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed my whistle-top tour of my studio, and I'll send another video with different guitar sounds. Keep on rocking.